Hey, what's going on, guys? Godstatus here. Today we're going to be discussing the best guns, in my opinion, under rank 50. A lot of people who come to me are usually lower ranks, newer to the game. They find my channel, they look on YouTube, trying to figure things out. So I thought that doing this video would really help some newer people out. So let's talk about it. Before we hop into this, guys, if you have been enjoying the videos, or if you enjoy the video that you're watching right now, make sure to leave a like and hit the sub button. It helps me out so much. I'm really trying to attract new people to the channel and grow our community. So that's that. But let's hop right into this. So the first gun I want to discuss is the AS VAL. This is just the pinnacle of amazing guns, the absolute demon of a gun. It is one of the top close and middle range guns in the game, especially if you're comparing like hybrid, close, and mid range. This gun just dominates in all categories. It has a 900 rate of fire, being able to 3-shot anywhere close range up to about 50 studs. That's a pretty decent range for a close range weapon if you think about it. This gun does fall off to a 5-shot at a longer range, probably around 85 studs, but within 0 to those 85 studs, this gun is just a monster. It has a little bit of recoil. You're definitely going to notice that. While it isn't the most accurate gun in the game, the damage really makes up for it, especially because it has a good reload time and everything that you'd expect, reloading in 2.3 seconds, and you could also drop an extended mag on this gun, making it 30 bullets. The gun just slaps. Not to mention, on top of all of this, the gun is defaultly suppressed, meaning you don't need barrel attachments because it's just automatically suppressed for you, and also the gun sounds pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, just by far the most dominant early game gun that you can get. It slaps at absolute close to mid-range gun. I don't even want to put an SMG over this because I just don't feel like any of them do better than this. If you want to compare just damage, sure, the MAC-10 could 2-shot up to like 20 studs, whatever, but who cares about that when this gun exists? Next up is going to be the trusty Scar L. Unironically, this was my favorite gun when I first started playing the game, and it wasn't as good as it is today. I believe the Scar L in the past was actually a 5-shot at all ranges, but was buffed a while ago, maybe a few months ago, to be able to 4-shot at all ranges. Not to mention just that, if you hit 1 headshot and 2 body shots up to about 60 studs, it's a 3-shot. Really powerful gun. And on top of all of that, the accuracy is bonkers for this gun. It is very much basically a laser beam. You could even add like 223 Remington ammo if you really want, but it'll drop to a 5-shot, but it can be even more accurate than it already is. I usually will run something like a Coyote or a Reflex with a compensator and a folding grip green laser, and that's really all you need. It doesn't take a lot of money to unlock those attachments, or it just doesn't take a lot of kills, really. I mean, Coyote Sight's probably going to take you the longest, but outside of that, these are just really easy, quick attachments to unlock. The gun is just awesome for a beginner, truthfully. It's very similar to the other few guns that I'm going to mention in this video, but it's definitely going to be the most accurate one that we discussed here, and it's a really good starter gun. Like, there's not much else you could ask for. It has a 2.3 second reload time if you're not mag dumping, insanely good accuracy, that golden standard being able to 4-shot at all ranges with an assault rifle. It has everything you would want and such a nice little package for you, bro. 625 rate of fire is a little bit slower. It's not, you know, the fastest shooting gun out there, but you don't need a super fast shooting gun. As a new player, you need accuracy and you need a little bit of damage. You don't want something that's too accurate with too low of damage. You don't want something that's super high damage but really bad accuracy. I feel like the Scar L really hits that perfect spot for a new player to get used to the game, and it's really something that will give you a golden standard to go off of as you progress through the ranks. Following up to this, the slightly less accurate, but really not that less accurate, Scar H. This gun could 2-shot headshot up to 90 studs. Think about that, bro. 90 studs. That's a pretty far range. Not even just that, this gun is a 1-shot headshot, 1-shot body shot up to 90 studs. That is insane power, and with the accuracy that this gun has, it's just a... I keep repeating this, bro, but the gun's insane. Like, it's as good as you could hope for. If you're someone who can control accuracy a little bit better, truthfully, this just has a lot of camera recoil. So what you're seeing is a lot of recoil, but the gun itself, not that terrible. It's kind of comparable to other high damage guns. It's a lot more accurate than something like the AKM, and it's more powerful than an AKM in these close range. Even at long range, more powerful than an AKM. And the AKM you unlock at rank 94. Scar H is honestly super slept on. One of my first videos that kind of quote-unquote blew up for my channel was me ranting about the buff on a Scar H, which the buff got reverted, but even then, the gun is still really dominant in all categories. Close range, it has extremely high damage. Long range, still can 4-shot or even be 1 headshot, 2 body shots. It just holds its own in so many categories. You guys can see in this video, just completely mow down people. They have absolutely no chance to fight back whatsoever. I would also use something, I believe in this video, I was using something like a Delta sight or Coyote, was it? I don't know. I don't even remember. Whatever sight, the sights really don't matter that much. So whatever sight you want, and I believe I was using compensator folding grip again, or even compensator angled grip. Either one, it really doesn't matter. And then something like a green or a blue laser, whatever laser your preference, you know, we don't discriminate here. Use this gun at more close to medium range, but even at long range, it's alright. I would personally prefer something like a Scar L for long range, but if you could control the recoil on this, this will definitely be the better pick. It has a little bit slower rate of fire than the Scar L, coming in at 600 instead of 650, but nonetheless, just an awesome gun. Close range damage is insane. Well, technically it's more close to medium range. 90 studs is pretty big distance, but the damage you get on this gun is awesome. You will just absolutely love it. Not to mention how fast you can just mow people down with this gun. Once you guys use it and see how fast you're able to kill, I promise you won't want to put it down. Now, the final two guns coming into this video are quite similar, but I feel like it'd be wrong not to add them both, and there's going to be a little bit of bias to these ones. Remember, this is just in my opinion. The G36 needs to be discussed here. Come on, fellas. 4-shot anywhere, 750 rounds per minute. Really good accuracy. It's gotten a lot jumpier. It's been nerfed a little bit. When the gun was given 4 shots anywhere at all ranges, it did get a little bit of an accuracy nerf, which was understandable. But when you learn how to control this gun, it's as good as it gets. If you slap armor piercing on the gun, you just mow through walls. Again, as with every assault rifle, has a good reload time of 2.6 seconds if you don't mag dump. This is by far my favorite gun in the game, period. Having been rank 300, having unlimited credits on multiple accounts, this is always the gun that I go back to, and I've amassed over 115,000 kills on this gun. Think about how long that takes. Even I usually personally average like 90-95 kills a game. That is still a ton of time dedicated to just this one gun. And mind you, Phantom Forces has a lot of guns, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love this one. It's been everything I've ever wanted in a gun. There are better guns out there. I promise there are better guns out there. But this is just overall a perfect package. Similar to the Scar L, just has a faster fire rate and a little bit less recoil. I would recommend this gun to anyone any day of the week. You guys know me. But if you want to give it a try, go ahead. I would use something like a Coyote compensator folding grip green laser. You could also rock a stubby grip, even try out a muzzle brake. I feel like the attachments on this gun could be really versatile, so whatever you want, just give it a shot and you'll love it. Last but not least, like I said, it's going to be similar as the M16A3. It's a 4-shot pretty close range up to maybe like 100 and we're saying like 130 studs. That's actually medium range, not close, but it does fall off to a 5-shot at max range. Has a really good muzzle velocity, a decent penetration depth. I personally believe a little bit more accuracy than the G36. It's definitely a bit easier for me to control than the G36 nowadays. And it also has a much faster reload, clocking in at a 1.9 second reload if you don't mag dump, and a 2.7 if you mag dump. So even if you mag dump on the M16A3, you actually reload faster than the G36, which is kind of funny to me. I actually didn't know that until I'm looking at the stats right now making this video. But again, 30 bullets in a round, as with most assault rifles. Really good accuracy, pretty good damage. It's not the golden standard of 4-shot, but since it does have an 800 fire rate, it actually kills a tiny bit faster than the G36 by 0.01 seconds. So really not all that much faster, but it's similar. And with that little bit of an accuracy buff and with that awesome reload buff, the gun is really primed to use. For a low rank, this is unlocked at rank 31. You could even buy it a little bit earlier. I would definitely recommend buying this personally over the G36. Even though I love the G36, I think the M16A3 is just overall better. It's just, you know, personal preference to come down to it. But as you guys can see here, we've racked up over a 130 kill game at the end of this one. Just trying to get clips for these guns specifically. Who would have guessed? I'm talking about the best guns under rank 150. We drop 130 kills. It ain't nothing but a thing, boys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, if you have enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like and sub button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.